What's going on, YouTube? Mark Fleetwood here. Welcome back to the Daily Grind Trader. Today, we're taking a look almost exactly 24 hours after our last video. We're going to take a look at Fantom again. What happened in 24 hours? Was my breakout call correct? Did we hit a target? Was the draw correct? Did things go the way we wanted it to? All that's going to be answered and more. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Alright guys, you know the drill. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I enjoy doing technical analysis. I share it publicly and in hopes that you may learn to use a tool that maybe you didn't use before and add it to your arsenal. That is it. That's it. This is just for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. You manage your own money. You trade your own risk. I do none of that stuff for you. With that being said, guys, if you have the opportunity, take a look on Twitter at the Daily Grind Trader. Follow me there. I post all my videos there, and I also post pictures of charts that I think have really interesting possibilities and potentials that I don't always get a chance to make a video about. So it's somewhere where I can add quick little snippets of information and get more out there to people who follow me and enjoy watching my videos and stuff like that. Also, if you like the videos, please hit the like button, throw a comment out there, let me know what you think. Even if you dislike it, let me know why. I've get some dislikes and I really wish I knew why. It would be helpful for me to help, potentially shift some of the things that I do. But yeah, hit the like button, hit the dislike button if you dislike it, throw a comment out there, and subscribe to the channel because subscriptions are extremely helpful. And I'm closing in on 500. And if I haven't said it in a while, when I get to 500, I will be doing a 500 Raven coin giveaway. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And at the time that happens, depending on how long it takes, that could actually be like, $100, $200 giveaway if Raven coin decides to make a little pump. So yeah, that could be really cool. All right, guys, before I get into Fantom, I want to take a look at something really quick that I've been tracking recently, and it just seems like it literally happened while I was starting to make the video, or while I was setting up for the video. But Bitcoin, where's that? Bitcoin on the hourly has broken out of a bull flag. So Bitcoin today, almost all day, traded sideways. It was sideways all day in this little flag pattern. A really cool thing for Bitcoin is it really cooled off the RSI, and the Arun just flipped up. The MACD looks like it's going to flip back up. Yeah, the MACD is getting ready to cross again. It just crossed over. It looks like it came out, retested, and now it's convincingly out of the flag. So really cool for Bitcoin. Looking like this previous all-time high, or this area around it, is our last level of resistance before there's a potential to break this, and by Monday to be in new uncharted territories, which is always a cool thing. It's always cool to be in a new uncharted territory. Want to get that out of the way first, because it's cool. It kind of happened as I was setting up for the video. So let's go to FTM Fantom. Now Fantom, get back on the 1 hour chart. You can see here we had our bull flag and we had our lines drawn here, our dynamic support, dynamic resistance. Touch the top, 5 touches on the flag. First bottom, second top, third bottom, fourth top, fifth bottom. Fifth is the last touch. The next touch in the opposite direction should break out. Theoretically, that's how it should work. Now, we broke. It hit this. It had a build-up phase and then broke out today. So we did have the breakout, and the price action stopped right on that initial target, $15.77 or $2.15 to 15.77 was, I think, the max for today. Now, this also is making a flag pattern similar to what Bitcoin was sitting in pretty much all day. This is doing now. It's sitting in a range, and it should break to the top. It should break to the top. What's happening is it's just the RSI was in an overbought position, and it cooled off a little bit. Now it should be jamming back up. It should be ready to go back up. And you know, this last candle was starting to get a nice green candle here, so we should have some more bullish momentum. Look at the MACD here. This first peak was the first time we touched resistance this morning, and then, or I guess it was actually closer to, yeah, it was 9 a.m. Eastern time, noon, or 8 a.m. Eastern time, noon Universal time. But it hit that resistance. It had a build-up phase, and then it broke. The breakout here was this bigger arch on the MACD. So, yeah, I think we're still in a very, very bullish position. I sold 25% of my holdings here on this first target. I bought 700 Fantom at I want to say it was like 203 even, or just under 203. So I bought 700 Fantom at just under 203, and on margin got about a 55%. 215 even, so just under 60%. It was slightly less than that, just under 60% profit on margin, and I'm holding the other 75% to try to get up to 235, and that'll be like 160% profit, and that's where the big profit is for me. I want to touch something here. I want to get something out, because if this were to break down harder than this and really have a firm rejection off of this, it could have broken all the way down and retouched the support, in which case, you know, I'd be out of money. I'd be in a 20 or 30% loss. Excuse me. And you don't want that. So definitely take some at the first target, and now that I know that we're still in a bullish position, I'm going to look to take some of the second target. If we don't make it, if we get somewhere here in the middle, then I will put a profit stop loss back at the top of this first target and ride it out. And if it comes back to this top, I'll sell here. If not, I'll wait for this one. There's one other really cool, interesting thing I wanted to show, because I think it's very important, and it's telling. You go to the 4-hour time frame. I know I didn't look at the 4-hour time frame yesterday, but one of the cool things in the 4-hour time frame is that this bullish candle, this momentum here, actually did flip the 4-hour MACD as well, and flip the 4-hour up. And the last time it was up here, October 6th, you'll see October 6th, the last time it flipped was the start of the run up, the start of the whole run for this. So this was a gain of 86%. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be an 86% gain again, but it's not impossible. It's not impossible. It definitely makes me a lot more confident in getting the second target and exceeding the second target, even if it doesn't get this whole length the way this one did. This one was a long, kind of an elongated MACD upturn. Even if it doesn't get it all, it should cross back above the zero line. You have our zero line here. The blue line should cross back up above, and if it gets to this one, that's solid. That pretty much guarantees us that we hit our second target without even having to worry about getting to this larger one. This one would be a huge push, a huge push in price. So there's a lot of strong potential there. Also in the 4-hour, that breakout did not come close to getting the 4-hour RSI to the overbought position. It hasn't been in the overbought since it was topped out, and it's been coming down since. So we're in very good shape here to be going to that second target at least. The Arun index, the bears are coming down, the bulls are at the top. I think this flips back up. I think this hooks back up within the next candle or two. I don't think it goes down. I think it pulls a move like this, or even something like this where it comes up, or comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up. You know, it's hard to predict on the Arun, but I don't see this coming straight back down. I don't see that happening. This is definitely going to jam up and stay up for a little bit. So guys, this video is a little bit quicker than the last one, but very important because I wanted to give you know, a real look at how I trade, where I trade, and how I enter and exit a trade. So, and do it in real time, and kind of show you guys as I'm doing it. I feel like it's important. It's something that I haven't done in a video before. So with that being said, guys, let me know if you like this style of video, if you like it more where I guess there's more skin in the game for me, because I'm actively in these trades and doing them as we speak. So guys, as always, until next time, peace.